Hey guys, this is Captain Paladin of the Super Paladin Bros, and welcome back to another episode of Star Trek DS9 Harbinger. In the last episode, we went through Kerrig's logs and found out some things about devices and refraction mantles, and some various things about Ambassador Kerrig's and his trip through the Gamma Quadrant. So in this episode, we're going to start off by going through the cargo bay here and get to the Scynthians, but first, there's something going on here.
The Federation doesn't take kindly to the murder of one of its ambassadors.
I told you he didn't murder anybody. He was already... Never mind. Priet, are you through yet? The Tyrion!
You missed!
I think you might want to consider very carefully where you aim that phaser.
I'm not afraid to kill you, shapeshifter, or your friend.
Ooh, I'm shaking my boots. Ooh.
It seems your anti-terrorist training has been useful once again. Lucky thing for both of us. Odo to Cisco.
Cisco here. What the hell's going on down there?
It seems two of our Lykotian guests became unhappy with our hospitality, Captain. Ambassador Bannik and I were just persuading them to remain.
I see. Any connection to the murder?
I intend to find out. Can you arrange to transport us to the brig?
My pleasure, Constable. On your signal. Cisco out.
What were they trying to do? When I walked in?
Steal a runabout. They tripped my security alarm when they started tampering with the airlock door.
They were going to fly a runabout into that storm?
A trip through a high-intensity disruption must have looked more attractive than the station brig.
Are you planning to interrogate them?
Oh, yes. It's one of the more rewarding parts of my job.
Well, I guess that solves our murder case.
I'm not so sure. Too many loose ends.
Kerrig's case. They didn't have it with them.
For one thing, yes. If I wanted something so badly that I'd go to all the trouble of killing a Federation official for it, I wouldn't leave it behind in my escape. It'd help to know what it was that he was carrying. Were you able to uncover anything?
Something interesting turned up when I went through his logs. He brought back some highly classified devices from the Gamma Quadrant. Whatever they were, he thought they jeopardized his safety.
He may have been right. I wonder what our Lykotian friends will have to say about these highly classified devices.
I bet they'll have some interesting answers. When I spoke to Johnny Theron, she said these Lykotians and some others with red coloring talked about a shipment coming in from the Gamma Quadrant.
The Dabo girl. There were only 3 vessels scheduled to come in from the Gamma Quadrant, Ambassador. Yours, the Scynthians, and Kerrig's. What else did she tell you?
That isn't good, considering that I, an ambassador, and one other person who was the only person scheduled, we were the shipment.
She says Quark is scared for his life.
Oh, really? Who wants to kill him this time?
I'm not sure. Maybe the same person that killed Kerrig? She seems convinced that Quark's involved. I don't think she likes him much.
Neither would you if you spent half your time fighting for your pay credits and the other half fighting off his paws.
She became upset when I told her Kerrig had been killed. I think she knew him.
The Dabo girl and the ambassador.
She's very interested in going to the Gamma Quadrant. I told her I'd help if I could.
How generous of you. If you meant it, I suggest you talk to Quark. Ask him about his business arrangement with Damon Mox. What else did she tell you?
That was all we talked about.
I'll look into it. I was just about to have a talk with Ms. Theron when I got the security breach alarm. Any other leads?
I met the Bajoran Vedic on the promenade. Her behavior was really strange.
Vedic Rasmus? What do you mean?
She's going through a ritual, over and over again. It's some sort of prayer for the dead.
The Bajoran death chant.
You've heard it before?
During the occupation, yes. There were a lot of deaths here then, mostly Bajoran. The Cardassians started to ban the chants as part of a demoralization program, but the Vedics were persistent. They made an arrangement with the body disposal unit, exchanging food, even clothing, for the names of the Bajoran dead.
To pray over. Quite a risk. Do their prophets demand this ritual?
I don't pretend to understand Bajoran theology, Ambassador, but I understand grief. It comforted them. Those days they took their comfort where they could. Any other leads?
I told the Scythians about Carrick's murder.
How did they react?
They're pretty difficult to read.
I'll contact you as soon as the scans come in. We may be charging these two with more than just attempted murder of a Federation diplomat. Odo to Ops.
Kira here.
Ready to transport, Major.
2 Lykotians and yourself, direct to security. Affirmative. Energizing.
And Ambassador, thank you.
Well, that's something right there. Now, I just wanted to say for the game record, though, I haven't talked much about the game, but if the first one would not have been able to kill you, because he would have kept missing, but the second one, if you did not follow a direct path to the second blue Lykotian, you would have been shot from behind, because he'll sneak up behind you and shoot you. And yes, you can die in this game. I mean, that's why you have to save periodically in this game, and I'll show you how later. Alright, let's talk to the Scynthians here.
Hello, sir. Security Chief Odo told me about what happened in the cargo bay. A close call, sir.
Perhaps, Ensign. I think Mr. Odo could have handled things even if I hadn't blundered onto the scene.
Yes, sir.
Dax and I found Carrick's notes, Ensign, on how to communicate with the Scythians.
So, you've come up with a plan?
Are the Scythians here, Ensign? I'm ready to talk to them.
Yes. The Scythians, sir. They're waiting in the airlock. They've been arguing, sir.
What have they been arguing about? Do you know?
The leader has been chewing out the other one, I guess.
One of Carrick's logs said the key was to be brief, use a minimum number of words when talking with the Scythians.
That might work.
Have the Scythians tried to come out, or talk to you?
No, sir. They've been waiting to talk to you.
Open the airlock, please.
What's your plan, if I may ask, sir?
To try to talk like they do. Say 1 or 2 words only, 3 at the most. Desma, you'll have to do the same, as long as the airlock is open.
Understood. Here we go.
Bannik. Wei. Rune.
Those are their names, sir.
Yes, Ensign. Citadel.
Forbidden.
Then let's talk about the drones.
Drones. Home. Travel.
Travel? Travel where?
Travel. Home. Travel Citadel. Sacrilege.
What about the drones?
Citadel. Citadel Drone Factory.
Factory, huh? Location.
Far. Forbidden.
Citadel Commander?
Commander dead. Factory dead.
The commander is dead?
Warlord evil. Unspeakable.
Why make drones?
Cleanse. War.
Cleanse.
Forbidden.
War? Which war?
Forbidden.
Forbidden? Why forbidden?
Warlord. Evil. Unspeakable.
Warlord?
Havoc. Blasphemy.
I think that Rune is gonna get chewed out again. Poor guy.
I guess the leader does not want Rune to tell their secret or something.
They're still here, sir. Ready to try it again? Stand by.
Greeting.
Speak.
Station. Danger.
When destroy station?
Soon. Swarm. Then. Harbinger.
Drones danger.
Drones. Destroy.
Stop drones.
Blind.
Blind? How? Make fog?
Dust.
Dust?
Theta.
You blinded drones. With Theta?
Show. Punishment.
Punish? Punish who?
Punish children. Disgrace.
Is it time to close the airlock, sir?
Tell me more about Theta.
Confess. Honor.
Show? Show what?
Shame.
I need to know more about Theta.
Walking.
Good try, sir. Well, that was an experience. The leader has strange manners, sir.
Yes, Ensign. I'll report to Ops. Carry on.
Strange manners, but it's almost the leader doesn't want to tell their secret. They're definitely hiding something from Bannik. Rune's wanting to tell him, but the leader's like, honor, don't tell the truth. It's more honorable just to withhold information, to withhold the truth. And it's like, that's how our politics are sometimes too. I mean, they're definitely hiding some secret. I mean, we won't. We've got something out of them, which is not a total loss, but we are definitely going to have to report back to Captain Cisco for this. So let's go ahead and use the turbo lift. And first of all, before we do go, I do want to go to the upper promenade here.
Promenade, level 8, section 5.
Alright, so we're going to talk to Vedic Erasmus for one more time. See if she's gotten more information about things she's been hearing lately. About the ghosts that she's been hearing around the station. So let's go ahead and talk to her again.
Balo nakaru talbunarek, pulshaka hibanut, dide gima wimpaja, aralanon sharet.
Rasmus, the dead have been put to rest. Many years ago.
What is this?
A resistance group secretly kept faith with your dead on Terek Nor. They spoke the death chant over all the Bajorans killed here.
Then, my brother, my Sharet?
He's at peace, Rasmus. There are no Borjas on this station.
But I have seen such telling things. The patterns of the dead.
What exactly did you see that made you believe the station was haunted?
The airlock doors. Doors opening and closing, but no one steps through. Footsteps. Voices.
Yes, I've seen them too. I need your help.
Yes. Yes, anything.
What did the voices say, Rasmus?
I could barely make out the words. They sounded strange, as if from far away. They were carrying a heavy load. One wanted to set it down, the other argued, like a slave carrying a load of ore.
You mentioned a pattern. What was it? This could be important.
When I returned here from my discussions with the Changeling, I heard whispering at an airlock, but no one was near. I followed it at a distance, doors ahead of me opening and shutting in the docking ring. They moved, airlock to airlock, as if repeating the ore distribution patterns.
What distribution patterns?
When the ore was processed, we loaded it onto freighters. My brother Sharet, myself, and 2 others. We would circle the docking ring, airlock to airlock, so the ore could be transferred onto the waiting vessels. When I heard voices and saw the airlocks opening unaided, I thought,
Something's going on this station, but it's not about ghosts.
you say the death chant was performed?
Yes, at great risk. You were right. The Bajorans are a deeply spiritual people.
Then perhaps my prayers are better spent on the living. The prophecy is clear. A cloud about the temple gates, dark and rising night. Unbelievers tremble at the Harbinger's cleansing might. The shades of the past return in force to claim their futures right. But if the spirits of Terek Nor are at peace, which shade of the past does the Harbinger presage? I will meditate further.
Meditate further. I think we have something that's really going on here, and it's not just ghosts. It may have to do something. May have to do with those refraction mantles, and this is not looking good. I'm not lying. This is definitely not looking good. There's something going on. But that'll be it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Captain Penelope of the Super Paladin Bros, and we'll see you guys when we go back to Ops. Take care, everyone. See you in episode 8.